Here are the 36 stratagems. 1. Fool the emperor to cross the sea. Deceive your opponent by making them believe you are far away when you are near, or vice versa. 2. Besiege Wei to rescue Zhao. When faced with a powerful enemy, divert their attention elsewhere. 3. Kill with a borrowed sword. Use the resources of an ally to attack a common enemy. 4. Await the exhausted enemy at your ease. Avoid direct conflict with a stronger opponent and wear them down over time. 5. Loot a burning house. Exploit an opponent's moment of weakness or distraction. 6. Clamor in the east, attack in the west. Mislead your opponent to create an opportunity elsewhere. 7. Create something from nothing. Create an illusion and make your opponent believe it's real. 8. Openly repair the walkway. Secretly march to Chenkang. Distract your opponent with a feint while preparing a surprise attack. 9. Observe the fire on the opposite shore. Wait for an opportunity to exploit while your opponent is in conflict with another party. 10. Hide your dagger behind a smile. Conceal malicious intent behind a friendly demeanor. 11. Sacrifice the plum tree in place of the peach. Sacrifice short-term objectives to gain the long-term goal. 12. Seize the opportunity to lead a sheep away. Take small opportunities to chip away at your opponent. 13. Beat the grass to startle the snake. Do something unorthodox or unexpected to provoke your opponent's reaction. 14. Borrow a corpse to raise the spirit. Revive something from the past to use for your own purposes. 15. Lure the tiger down the mountain. Lure an opponent away from their advantageous position. 16. To catch something, first let it go. Corner your opponent by allowing them to have what they want. 17. Toss out a brick to attract jade. Bait your opponent with something lesser to obtain something greater. 18. To catch the bandits, first capture their leader. Defeat your opponents by capturing their leader. 19. Steal the firewood from under the pot. Disrupt your opponent's foundations to weaken them. 20. Trouble the water to catch the fish. Create confusion and use it to further your own goals. 21. Shed your skin like the golden cicada. Escape from a dangerous situation by completely removing yourself from it. 22. Shut the door to catch the thief. Block off your opponent's avenues of escape or reinforcement. 23. Befriend a distant enemy to attack one nearby. Ally with a distant enemy to conquer an immediate one. 24. Borrow the road to conquer go. Use the resources of your allies to attack a common enemy. 25. Replace the beams with rotten timbers. Secretly undermine your opponent's foundations while keeping up appearances. 26. Point at the mulberry but curse the locust tree. Criticize a person indirectly by criticizing another person in their presence. 27. Feign madness, but keep your balance. Hide behind the mask of a fool or a madman to create confusion about your intentions. 28. Lure your enemy onto the roof, then take away the ladder. Lead your opponent to a place of no return by luring them with gains, then cut off their escape routes. 29. Tie silk blossoms to the dead tree. Revive a dying situation by dressing it up and making it look prosperous. 30. Exchange the role of guest for that of host. Flip the scenario and gain an upper hand by setting the stage for your opponent's actions. 31. The strategy of beautiful women. Distract and disrupt your opponent by using seduction or the allure of power. 32. The strategy of open city gates. Make yourself appear weak and vulnerable to lure your opponent into a trap. 33. The strategy of the chain stratagem. Devise a series of stratagems to use against your opponent, keeping them off balance with a variety of threats. 34. The strategy of sowing discord. Turn your opponent's allies against them by instigating mistrust and suspicion among them. 35. The strategy of the empty fort. Use reverse psychology and deception to make your opponent hesitate. 36. The strategy of letting the other use his men to win the battle for you. Trick an opponent into doing something for you by giving them false incentives. These stratagems are often used in politics, war, and civil interaction, and their focus is on the use of cunning and deception. Please note that these are just brief interpretations and the actual application can be much more complex and situational.